Listen to that sound. These are the actual radio emissions of Saturn, screaming into the void of space. We have long viewed Saturn as a serene jewel, a golden giant floating peacefully in the dark. But that beauty hides a violent reality. The planet is a massive ball of hydrogen and helium spinning so fast it flattens its own poles, concealing a churning engine of chaos beneath its static clouds. This chart shows how our measurements of Saturn's rotation behaved for decades. The data appeared to show the entire planet's spin period shifting, as if a world 95 times the mass of Earth were constantly speeding up or slowing down. For a gas giant this established to change its rotation rate so erratically, it would have to overcome its own immense inertia. It is a physical contradiction. Forces that massive should result in a planet tearing itself apart. These anomalies suggested that Saturn was effectively deceiving us.
The planet was masking its true motion, feeding our sensors data that pointed to a deeply unstable reality hidden beneath its exterior. We finally solved the rotation mystery using the James Webb Space Telescope. Recent observations confirmed that the planet itself was never shifting speed. Instead, Saturn's massive aurora-driven magnetic currents were skewing the data. These powerful electrical flows were tricking our sensors into reading false spin rates, hiding the planet's actual rotation behind a curtain of magnetic noise. This sense of permanence is an illusion that extends to the rings. From Earth, they look like solid bands of gold, but a closer look reveals a chaotic blizzard of sharp ice and rock, colliding and shattering at thousands of kilometers per hour. These rings are the product of a cosmic murder. When a moon wandered past the Roche limit, the point of no return, Saturn's gravity shredded the world into trillions of icy fragments. We are looking at a planetary graveyard. This graveyard is also surprisingly young. The rings likely formed only tens of millions of years ago, appearing in the Saturnian sky roughly around the same time the dinosaurs were going extinct on Earth. They are also actively disappearing. Gravity is pulling electrically charged ice particles into the upper atmosphere, fast enough to fill an Olympic swimming pool every 30 minutes. In just 100 million years, a blink of an eye in cosmic time, the rings will be gone. They are a temporary, decaying feature of a system that is still in flux. Beneath the clouds, the chaos takes on a geometric form. At the North Pole, a massive vortex spins inside a perfect hexagon, a six-sided hurricane wide enough to swallow Earth several times over. To understand the scale of this storm, look at this diagram. 4 entire Earths can fit comfortably inside the perimeter of this geometric weather system. Every 30 Earth years, the Great White Spot erupts, a thunderstorm that covers the entire circumference of the planet, with lightning 10,000 times stronger than anything we experience at home. Seismograph data gathered from ripples in the rings shows that this violence starts at the very center. Researchers expected a solid, compact rock at Saturn's core, but the data showed something else entirely. Saturn's core is a fuzzy mixture of ice, rock, and gas. This diffuse sludge spans 60% of the planet's diameter, blending gradually into the outer layers without ever forming a hard, solid boundary. A world with an unsolidified core and geometric superstorms is not a finished planet. Saturn reveals itself as a violently churning engine, still in the process of becoming. This chart shows the sheer scale of Saturn's influence. We have confirmed 274 moons in its orbit, a total that outnumbers every other planet in the solar system combined. These moons are as active as the planet they orbit. Mimas, which looks like a dead, cratered rock, hides a global subsurface ocean only 5 to 15 million years old, a feature far younger than many of Earth's mountain ranges. On the moon Titan, researchers found hydrogen cyanide and hydrocarbons mixing on the frozen surface. This breaks the like dissolves like rule of chemistry, suggesting that prebiotic life could follow a path we don't yet understand. At the south pole of Enceladus, supersonic geysers are blasting water vapor and complex organic molecules into space. This moon is actively bleeding the ingredients for life out of its deep, warm ocean. Our understanding of this system is the legacy of the Cassini spacecraft. After 13 years of study, Cassini was ordered to dive into Saturn's atmosphere to protect these moons, transmitting data until the moment the planet tore it apart. The evidence describes a world in motion, decaying rings, unformed cores, young oceans, and moons that rewrite the laws of chemistry. Saturn is an unfinished masterpiece. We are fortunate to exist in the specific cosmic microsecond required to witness this violent, temporary system before it evolves into its final form.